We live. God damn it. Bueno, bueno, bueno. Yeah. Okay. I don't know if, well, we always do. So we'll wait for a little bit. Let some hooligans roll in. And we'll get the shit started. I gotta put my phone on silent anyway. There we go. Bueno. Hope everyone had an awesome weekend. Yeah. Hot as shit in Barrie, Ontario this weekend. Got like a day where it cooled down for a little bit, and now we have another fucking heat wave hitting us. So that's gonna suck. So yeah. The AC is cranked. So yeah. Okay, let's get into this, because it's probably a quick episode anyway. Oh, what am I doing? Bam! Life Lessons with Juvy. I am your host, JuvyThaKid. Hit me up on Twitter and Instagram at JuvyThaKid. JuvyThaKid. Same name is on here, so you can't get it confused. Yeah. Okay, so something was brought to my attention, and I felt like Life Lessons was actually like a good thing to like throw it out on. So, if you're not familiar with the story of Dear David, a user on Twitter, I believe his name was Adam Ellis, at Moby_dickhead. Yeah, dickhead. So, it's exactly how it sounded. He basically told the story of a haunting that he was experiencing, of basically like this child with basically a weird deformed head and face and everything, named David. It started with like strange dreams and everything, and then it gradually became like a physical manifestation. But it has led to a movie being made about it. The creative minds behind the most recent It and the Conjuring movies, as well as The Crooked Man. It's not out yet, but The Crooked Man was one of the entities featured in Conjuring 2. They have basically said they want to do a movie about this, and it kind of has been announced and everything. Excuse me. So, this is kind of one of those things where it's like, on one hand, if this was fake, it was an amazingly creative story, and I will totally admit to being like, I definitely like had times like throughout it where I was like, man, is this shit real? Like, if this is real, this is crazy. You know what I mean? If it was like a genuine haunting, it's pretty crazy, because one, I kind of got to see it all unfold because all of this happened on Twitter, although he has put the story out in other places. So that's kind of cool. But also, if it's not like a genuine haunting, this was actually just really creative promotion, either for this movie or his comic books, because I believe he also does comics. I don't know. That's where it gets a little weird, because he sticks to the story that it is a genuine haunting. Other people feel that it is fake and everything as well. And it's one of those things. If you're not going to admit that it was fake, and you're using it for promotion, then I can understand why that might actually shut people off from wanting to see the movie. You know what I mean? What I want to twist this into like a life lessons thing is, if somebody comes up with a story like this, whether it's like a haunting thing or whatever it is, as long as it's not like a really like a tragedy, I don't know, folks. So what I was saying is, so like, if someone's creativity goes this far to like create the story, create the narrative, have visual images of such like the subject and everything, I don't know. I kind of feel like, one, I understand why some people might feel like they've been lied to or they've been fooled. I definitely kind of felt like that a little bit. But on the other hand, like, would this maybe be a new way of like promoting things? You know what I mean? Because this actually gets to show people's creative side. Like, this is an in-depth story. I kept going back to this guy's account to check for the story updates and everything. And for me, it's like, if somebody's creativity is like this, it's basically like a short story that we've watched unfold. Like, should we, I don't know. Basically, like, should we allow these to be bigger projects so we can see more of it? Or should we just kind of keep it as that, like that little creative story? Because, like, I don't know. I kind of feel like, I don't know. I'm on the fence about it. Because on one side of me, I really like the, like, urban legends kind of feel about that kind of thing. But on the other side, when you have certain directors or producers, whatever, involved with it, it kind of like you know it's going to be a pretty good story or it's going to be a good movie. You know what I mean? And I think for me, it's just one of those things. Like, are we moving away from the old way of promoting things? Like, are we moving away from like just here's a trailer, here's a poster, here's a release date, see you then? You know what I mean? Because, like, I don't know. I kind of like this story, whether it's true or not. I will let everyone else debate that. But I kind of like this as like a promotion tool, because if somebody's not familiar with the story, they can go back and literally see all of these and know that it's a recent thing that's happened. We're not watching an Amityville horror movie where it happened in like the 70s or 80s. We're not watching something, we're not watching like a horror movie where it's spirits or something from like the 1800s attacking a family. You know what I mean? I don't know. It's interesting. Hamilfed. Sorry, I'm late. No worries, brother. No worries. No worries. Excuse me. So, yeah, with that Dear David story on Twitter, I don't know. If it's a genuine haunting, then fuck, man. Like that, it's intense. And honestly, you could just Google Dear David thread or Dear David story, and it'll all pop up, I'm sure. Or again, on Twitter, you can look at his thing. You don't have to sign up for it. At Moby_dickhead. So instead of Moby Dick, it's Moby Dickhead. By the way, if it's a genuine haunting, it's fucking intense. And it's kind of crazy that we kind of like, it's something that's super recent in our time. But if it's not, and it was just like a creative story that has now led to this movie, I kind of like it. I don't know. I kind of like it. At first I was like, man, I feel like I've been lied to. But like I was just saying, I don't know. It kind of makes me feel like we're moving in a way. This is actually like a step into like promoting something differently. So instead of just, like I was saying, instead of like, here's a poster, here's a trailer, here's a release date, we'll see you at the theater. Peace. Like, it's kind of like, I don't know, whether it's a writer or they hire somebody or the studio kind of figures it out. I think it'd be cool with certain horror movies or with certain action movies or whatever, maybe like before you even announce that it is like a movie or something like that, you have like YouTube videos where it's basically like it looks like a fucking news station basically, and like you set up the website so like if people search for it, it comes up. They did that for the Godzilla movie actually, which was pretty cool. But yeah, I think it's kind of cool. Like if it's like one of those things where you're seeing this content, whether it's a story or it's a video, and it feels like it's a story that like it is actually happening. This is a real event and everything, and then you find out, oh shit, this is promotion for a movie. Like one part of me feels that's fucking cool, and if that's the way we kind of promote certain things, I actually feel like that's a new and exciting way to promote something. But it's also one of those things, it's a very risky strategy to do because, like I've seen on Twitter from a lot of people already, they feel like they've been lied to. They feel like this guy was just like doing this story all for like the movie promotion anyway. So like he's a fucking liar. So they write him off and everything. So like when you kind of do this story idea, and again, I'm not saying that he was lying or he wasn't lying. That's up for you to decide. But I just mean like as far as like, because it is being a movie now, so we have to talk about it in this sense. Whether it's real or not, I don't know. I feel like it's kind of like to just say he's a liar and everything like that. That's a little intense, but you do run into risks because then people might not even want to see your movie because they feel like they've been lied to. You know what I mean? So it's a risky thing. It's a very creative thing, but it's risky. I got a little tickle in my throat. Forgot to bring water down. But yeah, so the Dear David story, it's a haunting and everything of this gentleman, Adam Ellis, was going through, that's now being made into a movie. It's very in very capable hands, I will say that though. And yeah, I don't know. New way of promoting something? Or was it a genuine haunting that people were like, I want to make a movie of this? And if it is, like, you know, if it was a creative way of promoting things, like, should we promote things like that more often? You know what I mean? Once in a while, let's create a fucking narrative around this. You know what I mean? Let's get people on board and then be like, bam, here's the movie. You know what I mean? Thought I heard something. But yeah, I don't know. It's up for everyone else to decide, I guess. Also, yeah, I just kind of talked about it already. It's a risky project. But also, what I want to talk about, I've been revisiting the Uncharted games. Nathan Drake, my fuck. Part of me is, I want to be a treasure hunter so bad. I feel like that'd just be so fucking cool. Traveling the world, fucking finding old pirate treasure and everything, lost cities and everything, old maps and shit, getting into shootouts with henchmen, kicking doors down, fucking good days, good days, good days. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just so cool. But on the other side of things, I feel like the whole pirate thing is actually really fucking cool too. Hold on. Oh, for the previous one. Hamilton. Excuse me. With big risk comes a great reward if done correctly. Greater reward. Sorry. That is very, very true. Because you have that, like, hold on. If it's kind of one of those things where it's, if done correctly, you can kind of look back at it and be like, man, this was fucking cool. The movie was done, like, the movie was done right. It was a good fucking horror movie or whatever it is. And then I got to see this story actually unfold beforehand. You know what I mean? It's like I was saying. It's not like an Amityville horror movie where it took place in the 70s or 80s or fucking, you know, 1800s type shit or whatever it is. Either when, like, some of us weren't born or some of us were just kids. You know what I mean? So we don't really remember shit. This is something we can literally look at. It happened last year and, like, earlier this year. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. I don't know. Like Hamilfet said, if done correctly, it comes with a very great reward. So, but yeah, back to this treasure hunter pirate thing. So, part of me feels like, well, part of me definitely wishes I could be that fucking treasure hunter. Oh my god, I'd love to be Nathan Drake. Ah, that'd be so cool. Or just even the treasure hunter. You know what I'm saying? Either way. Or, like, the whole fucking pirate thing is super cool, too. Obviously, that time has passed us, though. But it's, like, super cool, like, anytime, you know, like, the Goonies, or the most recent Uncharted one. I think it was, like, 2016, but still. You know, with the pirate Avery's treasure, and this lost pirate colony and everything. Man, like, that's so, like, I don't know, that type of stuff, like, pirate mysteries, like, one, I've always loved that, like, I've always loved, like, pirate stories and everything like that. But, like, it is one of those things when you hear about, like, pirates, they've, like, you know, created this lost, like, almost like fucking city that only they knew how to get to. And you had to follow these clues and everything to get to it. I don't know. Like, something about that is just so fucking cool to me. You know what I mean? Hamilfet, Indiana Juvy. I don't know if I could outrun a boulder. That's the problem. I'd probably get winded. Hamilfet, what's a pirate's favorite letter in the alphabet? All right, I know where this is going, but I'm gonna let you have it. What? I love this. Dad jokes for days. Hey, focus. Come on now. But yeah. What I would throw out to the hooligans, because honestly today, what I did was basically, like, I was super late on getting the topics post out, so the hooligans No, it's C, matey. Damn it. Oh, that's actually a good one. Oh, man. I totally thought it was going to be R. Ah, you got me, Hamilfet. You got me, sir. That's a good one. So yeah, today I was super late on getting topics post out. So there was a couple things. One, I was talking to Jenny Wren. Normally people say R. That's right. I was just actually talking to little Jenny Wren about the Dear David story, and I was like, well, fuck, I definitely want to talk about this. In the whole treasure hunter or pirate thing, I've just been mulling that over for like the past couple days. So throw it out to the hooligans. Like, what would you want to be? Would you rather be like the pirate who, you know, hides that treasure and has like this whole adventure that people have to follow to like find that? And maybe you're like One-Eyed Willie, you know what I mean? Like you're still there. You're the skeleton waiting for them and everything. Or would you rather be the treasure hunter, you know, going on these adventures to travel the world and finding these lost civilizations and everything? I don't know. Because part of me wants to be both. But I don't know. That's all I got for life lessons, good folks. That's all I got. That's all I got for you. Hamilfet, I'd rather be the hunter. Yeah, see? Like, part of me says that. Your part of me also says the pirate thing, you know? Either way, both would be fucking really, really cool. So, oh, because I already know what's going to happen. Thank you. So, that's it for life lessons, good folks. Hamilfet, thank you for tuning in. Always appreciated, brother. Good folks, if you're in the California area, or if you're not, stay tuned. There'll be more. Battle of the Zay, 10, bots, X. Fucking best battle league on earth, good folks. You know what I'm saying? Doing an event this Saturday, July 7th. Tons of talent on the card, good folks. We got Reverse Live and Thorough Fredo. I was almost going to say Fredo Algebra, but he has like two different names. Either way, Reverse Live, Fredo, known as LOD, going against the 2-on-2 legends, Quest McCody and Marv 1. We got Caustic and FLO, Town Business, teaming up against EK and SM. We got the champ going in an exhibition match against Remy D, one of the best writers to ever step in the battle rap ring, good folks. Yeah, making his return. Tons of great talent on the card. Honestly, it's a really dope like card. If you're in the California area, definitely go attend. If you're not in the California area, botzbattles.com. Go get the VOD, good folks. Video on demand. And I promise you, good folks, the video quality and audio quality is a crisp. It's a bueno. Trust me. You're in good hands. And honestly, I gotta say this. This wasn't a paid for ad. This wasn't like asked of me to do this or anything. I've always been a supporter of Battle of the Zay. If you folks remember when I was in Failed Youth and everything, we actually sponsored one of their events as well. So yeah. Just want to show some love. Also, check out the video flyer I did. It's on my social media, and it's on this channel. So bam. botzbattles.com. Yeah, bish. Also, this has been Life Lessons with Juvy. I've been your host, JuvyThaKid. Hit me up on Twitter and Instagram at JuvyThaKid, JuvyThaKid. Oh, good folks. Remember, subscribe, like, comment. You know how YouTube works. Share the videos around, the short films, the music, all of it. Links in description if you want to support the channel other than giving me your beautiful time. My quiet kids, my freaks, and my weirdos, for the love of everybody. Keep being weird. I gotta get some water. I got mad tickles in my throat. Awkward outro. Tickle and throat. Ribbon and stream.